As part of this whole sales enablement conversation, I'm going to make some specific recommendations for lead nurture and follow-up, because this is a topic that's near and dear to my heart because I've so rarely seen it done really well. But in the circumstance or two that I have seen it done, it makes a huge difference in the amount of money the salespeople make and the amount of manufacturer's product that gets sold. I'm going to draw a proverbial line in the sand here for lead nurture and follow-up. This is the sales enablement set of tools, structure, format, framework, whatever you want to call it, that will lead to the most results the fastest, and it's probably the easiest to implement. And both manufacturers and distributors should be doing this and often, sharing those results, sharing those basic materials. But here they are. There should be an email sequence that is tailored by product, category, or business type for every lead that comes in, for every kind of product that comes in. And that can be 3 to 6 emails that are triggered when a lead comes in, and they should coordinate with sales follow-ups. So they should keep in mind that a salesperson is going to be calling to follow up, but also operate independently. And those should be in a format that you hand your distributor salespeople, and manufacturers, you should be handing it to your salespeople and making suggestions or offering templates to your distributors to do the same for their salespeople. So the second thing is an email sequence for cold leads, for open quotes, and for unresponsive distributors or end user customers. I find that one of the classic tools or sales tactics that have worked most consistently are the fish or cut bait to cold leads. This is my last email, this is my last communication. It looks like you're not interested in this time. If you have any questions, give us a call. I'm going to remove you from our database. And that has such a strong response rate, especially if you've been in business for a while and you haven't talked to these leads in a while. You'll be surprised at what kind of response that you're going to get. The next thing is you've got to use your CRM. There's got to be task automations for timely follow-ups. In other words, a new lead comes in to the manufacturer. The manufacturer has a trigger for sales to reach out to the distributor and send them the lead. 3 days later, the manufacturer follows up with distribution to make sure that lead was followed up on, etc. And there should be communication directly with the client, with the potential buyer, to make sure that from their end, they're hearing from the distributor. So remember, you're setting up 2 relationships. You're setting up a relationship between you as the manufacturer and the main brand to the end user customer, and you're also facilitating the relationship between your local distributor and that customer. And on the distributor side, let me tell you, if you're getting a good volume of leads, it's vitally important that not only do you schedule your salespeople reminders and emails to your salespeople to follow up with these specific customers, but that you have eyeballs, or your sales manager has eyeballs to make sure that's happening. And if you're trying to do this outside of a CRM, then you're missing out, because what's going to happen is your leads are going to get buried in an inbox and they're never going to hear from you again. So CRM task automation for timely follow-ups is vital. And I think I already mentioned this, and that's re-engagement sequences for dormant leads. These are not just ideas, and these are not just reminder frameworks. This is written material. You guys should be working out what those emails should contain. And with a good CRM, you can make them sound like they're from your individual salespeople, even the automated ones, which is great. But it doesn't negate the idea that you should be using these templates. You should be providing these templates for both your salespeople and your distributor salespeople to follow up.